Yes, I believe machines like the one in the video are very useful. They can support human workers by taking over repetitive tasks, help maintain consistent standards of cleanliness, and contribute to Singapore's goal of becoming a smart nation. Firstly, these machines can assist with labor-intensive work, especially tasks that are physically tiring or repetitive, like floor cleaning. In Singapore, where the population is aging and the workforce is stretched thin in some sectors, machines can help lighten the load. Secondly, robots can operate for long hours without rest and maintain consistent cleaning standards, which is especially important in high-traffic areas like airports and malls. Thirdly, adopting such technology supports our Smart Nation efforts by making everyday processes more efficient and showing how innovation can be integrated into public spaces in a practical way. I personally experienced this when I was studying at the library with my friends. A cleaning robot moved quietly around our table, doing its job without distracting us. There were still a few staff members present, and I noticed they were focused on helping visitors and managing the space, while the robot handled the floor cleaning. It felt like both the staff and the machine were working together to create a clean and pleasant environment. So, based on what I've seen and experienced, I believe machines like the one in the video are useful as they complement human effort, improve public cleanliness, and support Singapore's journey toward being a smart and future-ready nation. People's attitudes and behaviors have changed significantly in recent years as technology and machines become a bigger part of our lives. I think we can see these changes clearly in three main areas: in schools, in the workforce, and in our community. In schools, students and teachers have become much more dependent on technology for learning and communication. For example, many of us submit assignments online, attend lessons via Zoom when needed, and even use AI tools to check our grammar or improve our writing. Compared to the past where everything was handwritten and face-to-face, people are now more open to using digital platforms for convenience and efficiency. Teachers have also adapted by integrating videos, online quizzes, and collaborative tools into their lessons. In the workforce, employees and employers have started to rely more on automation and digital tools to increase productivity. For instance, in places like supermarkets, we now see more self-checkout machines. Some companies are also using AI to help with customer service or data analysis. People's mindsets have shifted. They are now more accepting of using machines to assist with work tasks. However, there is also a greater focus on upskilling, so that workers can stay relevant and work alongside these new technologies. Lastly, in the wider community, daily behaviors have changed due to the convenience that technology brings. For example, people use food delivery apps, online shopping platforms, and digital payment systems much more often than before. Even senior citizens are learning to use QR codes to pay for meals at hawker centres. This shows that many people, regardless of age, are becoming more comfortable with technology and are adjusting their lifestyles accordingly. So overall, I would say that with the rise of technology and machines, people have become more open, adaptable, and reliant on these tools, whether it's in schools, at work, or in their daily lives. I believe many people, especially in today's fast-paced world, still prefer handmade items, particularly for meaningful occasions. Handmade products reflect not just time and effort, but also the creativity and emotion of the person who made them. That is something machines simply cannot reproduce. Firstly, handmade items are deeply personal and meaningful. Whether it is a handcrafted card or a knitted scarf, these items carry the human touch. You can feel the intention and care behind them. For example, when someone gives me something handmade, I naturally value it more. Not because it is perfect, but because I know someone spent time thinking about me while making it. Secondly, handmade items often reflect human creativity and individuality. Each piece is different and tells its own story. Unlike machine-made items, which are produced in large quantities and all look the same, handmade products celebrate the uniqueness of the maker. This is especially important in today's world where so much of what we consume is mass-produced and impersonal. That said, I understand the argument for machine-made items. They are faster to produce, more affordable, and usually more consistent in quality. Many people depend on these products for convenience, especially in their day-to-day lives. However, I feel that is exactly why handmade items matter more than ever. In a world that is increasingly run by automation and artificial intelligence, handmade things remind us of our human touch, emotion, and creativity. They preserve culture, craft, and tradition, whether it is a batik print, a hand-carved wooden item, or a simple sketch. These creations reflect who we are as people. So while machines may dominate the production of everyday goods, I believe we should continue to value and celebrate handmade items. They represent not just the product itself, but the artistry, effort, and soul of the individual who made it. And that is something worth preserving.